Hello bros and welcome to XIII BroFive production and next part of Final Fantasy XIII to start right here.
In 400 AF, the Academy.
Academia. That took way too long. This is sad. Sad how many people that died. Even more are dying. I can't do anything to save them. All I can do is keep traveling through time and hope that whatever choices I make further erase everyone that dies so they're still alive.
You saw everything, you realize that. She knew exactly what would happen today. There was never a time she didn't.
But even so, she didn't try to avoid her fate.
It's the law of the Farseers. Seers must not change history to save themselves. Because if they do, they can doom thousands of others to a worse fate instead. How about it? Ready for the truth?
The law of the Farseers. It's a terrible thing to live by. Because to obey it means someone has to sacrifice themselves. Lightning, tell me, is there no way for us to save everybody? Noel and I are traveling through these gates because we believe we can change our fate. But even as we do, I can't forget what Yule said. She said Caius isn't in this city. But if that's true, who was it that we met here?
Well, if you travel through time, you can't save yourself in that matter. But as long as you live in the time you're supposed to, you can try to save yourself for as long as you will.
Augusta Tower is the central information processing facility of the Academy. The entire edifice is occupied by the machinery of an artificial intelligence that possesses unprecedented processing power. It also houses the Proto-Fal'C project, an ambitious plan to create a man-made fal'Cie. Here too is recorded the forbidden history, although no human survives to remember it.
Now we went back to time. But there were 400, now we have 200 again.
Wanted us to come here.
The gates link places and eras that are connected somehow. Do you remember the forbidden history? The one Caius was talking about? I'll bet we'll find some clues here.
200 years ago, you learned the forbidden history, and were entombed in that tower as a consequence.
Could this be the tower?
First off, we need to find out exactly where we are.
Time to gather some info. And there's a terminal right here.
Paradox effect detected. Emergency lockdown in progress.
Let me guess. We just got...
Yeah, I already heard that
Paradox
one.
effect detected. Emergency lockdown in progress. Paradox effect detected. Thank you for accessing the Academy datanet. Welcome to the Academy datanet. The Proto-fal'Cie project was begun in 13 AF under the direction of the Academy. The objective was to develop an artificial fal'Cie in order to re-levitate Cocoon. The project was proposed and designed by Alyssa Zidell and directed by Hope Estide.
Do you realize what this means? The Academia fal'Cie must have been built by Hope.
He needed the power to float Cocoon.
Vanille and Fang. He did it all for them.
But then Caius took control of the artificial fal'Cie. And now we need to find out why.
Outer perimeter now accessible.
We're free to leave the room now, right?
Everyone look exactly the same.
Can I ask you a stupid question? Is it just me, or can you see all these people around us as well?
Yeah, I can see them. Why did you think I couldn't?
It's just that they have no presence. Like they're not alive.
I know what you mean. I was thinking the same thing.
All of them look exactly the same. I think they're just the maintainers of fal'Cie. Androids.
Datanet
Oh,
security alert.
Oh, come on! Just...
Paradox effect. Paradox effect.
Huh.
Thank you for welcome to the Academy.
I know it's a 2, 1, and 6. So that one is enough. So it's this one. I don't care.
Welcome.
Was that us? From before? This machine can show different eras.
He might have been watching us from here the whole time.
Do you mean Caius?
If that's who he really was, the Caius we met in academia seemed different to me. I don't think he was the real Caius.
How could you tell?
We used to spend a lot of time together. We were both guardians. Warriors who were charged with protecting the Cirrus, although I was young back then, just starting out. Anyway, he took off, left me and Yule on our own. I couldn't protect her, not by myself. Then, when it was just me left, a portal appeared. I went through it, and next thing I knew, I was in Valhalla.
You met them there, didn't you? My sister, and Caius.
I don't know why I keep running into him wherever I go. But I do know he wouldn't sacrifice the Cirrus. It's not in him. There's no way he'd allow Yule to come to harm.
Well, we've got to find him. Yule brought us here, and we have to help.
Yeah. Not again. It's so frustrating.
What's wrong?
Missing some of my memories. I'm trying to think about what happened after Caius left us, but I can't remember how Yule died. But I remember her face. I remember it like it was yesterday.
All areas now accessible.
Eli!
That was Caius, right?
So he is here. But is he the real Caius? There he is. Now we grab him and find out if he's the real deal.
Yeah.
We have to be careful. This could be a trap.
There must be some way we can get across.
Why don't we just try the switch?
The circuits are tangled with another age, Kupo.
It's being jammed by a paradox.
Maybe we can fix it with a key from another time.
The Augusta Tower, you need on Augusta Tower access key 50 to solve the paradox is causing this malfunction. You try to keep it found in a different era. Return to the historical course and search for the necessary access key in another time. There's a gate in a different space-time that can open using the wide off-ray. Check all of the gate icons that ensure crooks and search for not yet unlocked crystal gates. Well, I don't know, but maybe we can access the time gate that is here. Or to try.
Time.
Alright, that was useless.
I'm not sure, but this gate seems
Very good. It's been sealed.
And memory, frozen in crystal. Sarah and Noel return from Erba to find that by changing the future, they have also changed the past. Hope's memories are different, and the prophecy recorded on the Oracle Drive now shows a horrific scene. They see the end of the world as Caius causes Cocoon to plummet into pulse. Sarah, Noel, and Hope strike a pact. They resolve to work together in their own timelines to avert the prophesized catastrophe.
I tried, but the game doesn't let me. It only takes the wrong way. Not the first time, not the third, not the last.
Good job!
That's right. There's a hanging up in another timeline. Well, it is just a power.
AF, the Academy.
Two entities from different times cannot coexist. If this were to occur, history would be infused with contradictions. This would lead to a distortion causing the entire world to collapse. The subjects require further analysis. Hypothesis. Their existence has initiated a distortion in history, and the entities are a living paradox.
I'm not very good with all this fancy machinery. What's going on here exactly?
The system that controls this facility has been hacked by someone from the outside. Wherever they are, they're trying to use the network in an attempt to override the system somehow.
So basically, some bad guy snuck in and took over the tower? Well, there's an easy solution for that. We just need to find him and solve this whole problem. Case closed.
The security system's been hacked too, so the security bots are just pieces of metal. And I don't think the person behind this is actually physically here. It seems like the culprit isn't even in this time at all. They're accessing the system from somewhere in the future.
Lucky for us, we have the means to get
Here's
there.
the paradox that infested
Let's
the
give them a piece of our
tower
minds.
of
Come on.
308, turning these chambers and passages into a confusing maze. Restore the room to the correct position and resolve the anomaly. Alright.
We should flip the switch.
I guess that has turned into a paradoxical maze. You switch the room to make way through the tower. Connecting open doors with passages will open the path before you. Learn which switches move, which rooms in order to progress. One.
If the key for the other tower is anywhere, it's here, Kubo.
And if it's not, we're throwing you off the roof. I'm kidding. When we get to Valhalla, you'll be with us, buddy.
I don't know what that is, but I'm not gonna fight it. I'm not fighting what I don't know. Alright, 1, 2. I'm gonna say 3. Oh, that's bad. What? I tried to attack. Didn't work. Yeah, containment. I'm not going to do that. Zero, save. And shut down the game. So at least that was all I have for Final Fantasy 13-2 this time. So hit like and subscribe. I'll see you next time. BroFive!